Ichiriki playing versus Iyama for 48th Kisei final. So here, okay. Approach. Did he just answer? No, he makes Shimari, so there is press. And Black's to play here. You can make Shimari on top right. The shoulder hit is option here. You can also consider follow up here. So yeah, okay, makes Shimari. What's AI? Just maybe. So I think it's really open. There is many options. But yeah, that's AI wants this as well. Okay. I think closing this corner is white makes Shimari here as well. So get this one makes sense here. And the top side is kind of important. So is white playing bottom right? Is white playing the bottom left? I think bottom left here, white can just play one more to be ahead. So, but yeah, the bottom right is something here. Black may pincer, but with Shimari of top right, I think pincer is less interesting. Do you defend that way here? It seems here AI wants to approach that with white. Okay. And so play the I say shoulder it might be something here. But AI and so there is no problem with approach of the game, of course. It's still the opening, you can do what you want. I think I will not approach O3 as well. Even if it's what AI said to play here. And so the thing is, when it's here, this is you get chance to play here. Okay. And so yeah, that's AI says that way here. And do here. So you're supposed to get some bottom side here. So approach here, and black pushed here. Not answering. Interesting. So white answers. It's this is consider white is playing here. The damage of playing here, this is too big. Okay. And if you connect and here, you had to make life here, and that's black is too strong here. You can't let this happen here. So answers here. That's okay. What I want here is still the shoulder lead here. I was talking earlier. That looks like nice shoulder lead with black's formation here. But after white will pincer this, and so can be game here that way. So that's why I say that way here. I don't really like the black situation here, but yeah, that's why I say play that way here. I guess you can block here. You are strong enough. So yeah, the outside here might be not too bad. So AI versions ends after 10, but I guess it's block here. Question is, this one is, I think you can play there, right? As there is cut here. You had to connect. Maybe you can do this. This might be annoying about shape. So maybe you just had to connect. That's painful in that case, right? Why can do this? This one is maybe you add this, right? And maybe you can fight back. So I'm not perfectly sure what will happen here. But it seems I like white at least. And so here, black choose here instead and keep pushing. The push here used to be old Joseki, and because the last move here in that case is supposed to be bad placed, It's like one of favorite variation of Dosaku to give a bad exchange to white here. The Tewari analysis says good for black. But in modern variation is push here in most of the case. So that just expected to see this one happened. And now that white's played here. Oh, that's interesting. This white is losing a little according to AI, but it's still playable and close. But AI prefers to pincel that way. It's anyway no big difference. So here, how do you react for black? Not so easy, right? I guess you had to cut this anyway. White here, blacks here, white here. Oh, Tenuki now. Okay, I was expecting this will happen here, this way, and you had to. You can connect here, but maybe might be different. So get exchange here anyway. Okay, that's Sente move, right? White has to play. Yeah, it seems here at this stage AI okay to do this one here. But why jumping? Okay. And then you turn and you got this, but here you know that what about the ladder? Is it good? And if it's not good, you can play on ladder breakers. But after this, it's you want here. And I guess it's about to play double and here to get some territory in that area. And so he played here right now. And I think it's playable to play here right now as it's sent anyway. So yeah. And then he comes back here. And why just played here, not jumped? So AI won the... I think this is more the classic move here. But in that case here, AI won this one. So with a turn and here and here. It's interesting to see that approach here. So that's black 8, white takes, and then shoulder it. And you see it's all in on influence for black here. White gets territorial advantage, but white played here, black's played here, yeah. White keep pushing here. Do it, Sente, okay. White here, black connects. White able to NA here. Okay. Okay, according to A, it's white, at least. So this white is losing a little, and this is losing a little also. But black should have connect right now here. Don't extend. And so what's the plan behind this one is here, you can do Atori and push here. Now you played Anne here, and black has to turn and white extend here. So think about this. And so here extend. Make this safer, but this is big, right? And so thing is a turn after this, because white push one time, turn here is less stronger. Because the follow up here, it's alive, okay? And if white played it right now, that's okay, you need to connect, but if it's that way, turn is, it's alive with this, okay? But what happened here, if you connect, it's still alive, but it's, you had to play here right now, here. And so that's black to play here. The difference with this way, when you played here or here, let's say here, this is white at time to play this one. So you had time to Tenuki You can tenuki 3, you know? Without the push, you cannot. So here, white play this one, that is turn, but you are able to... Yeah, okay, it's playing here to make it stronger here. But you are not afraid. I think it's also... When blacks play deal, it's closer, so it's less territory. So white here, blacks here. And so the black here is a mistake here. According to AI, that's like first mistake of the game. That's losing 15% run rate. So for me, at this level of play, it's supposed to be a mistake. Not a big one, but still a mistake. So here, black has to save that stone here. So you get territory on the right, and you avoid to make this too strong. So the thing is, as we say, the turn here is the value is not that big because white is alive already, and so white able to tenuki to make this right side better. And so yeah, AI says okay for white, and so that move is not that big for black. So white answers here. White has to answer something to secure proper life. Don't get too much trouble in the corner, defense on territory. But after this, you know, that just white is not rushing to connect here, because maybe later, at some point, he can consider give ups too, and get things here. Maybe black is not even alive here, you know? So maybe black's trouble here. If you're already alive in the corner, that's nice in that case. So white, you see here, and white increasing this ID here. When black should delete, he pushed here one time to make this ID alive. And I think it's maybe too obvious. Okay, that just... Yeah, I said here, this black here, this white should not be played here. And just keep taking care of this area. So yeah, that's... Anyway, black's best move is still around here. Shoulder lead. And so black played the shoulder lead, white pushed, and that's... White win rate here was 60% before that move here. So it was 50-50, and it was even 55% at some point for black in the opening. And at this stage, white, since black played 0-3, it was 60% for white. So it's not a big lead, still very close game. But the AI says white catch up a little, but since white played here, it's back to 50-50. And so this is normal move. And black here, okay, I'm surprised, but AI says losing a little. That's, okay. Should jump here, according to AI. But anyway, the value of this is still very close. White has to play here, black answered. And now white played here, and now black can get this one anyway. Okay. So I think it's just... Things are still like... Oh, it's crazy. This one is... it seems to be some loss. Okay, what I want? Ane here. When you played Ane here, that's white should defend. Otherwise he's dead. So he blocked. Black's playing here. So white at 3. Okay. And so you connect. So this is white here. Is not alive. So Tsumego here. This is... You should just play here, right? Well, just this is killing, right? This Ane here kills. It's just good enough here. You know, that's dead. You can play 7 to kill. You can play 7 and that's dead. That's nice. And so white has to play the vital point here. And so now pushed here. And only now extend. So makes a profit here first. And But I guess it's white should not answer. Two makes, yeah. That's white again. So here this time it's white. Make when black's here, it's win rate of white back to 60%, and this one, it's win rate of black 15. So what should do white now? That's execution of his original plan here when he played before b5. It was for what I said, playing here. So it's time to execute your plan here. So this is your captures. So you can get troubles here, but there is a connection. You know, black can play around here, but that's you know, if you want to kill, it's here, but you had time to run. So it should be fine. So when 4, 5, 6 is jumped here. Sorry, mistake of the order. Yeah, that's 6 is here. So white jumped, black is kind of in trouble. You exchange here, but black should run here. Okay. Black should run, and so there is a fight. That's white prevents that black making too much here. And so nice timing, and at some point, if white may come back at some point after all. So probably you still need to run here, or I don't know, do you capture? I'm not perfectly sure, but that's AI says that's the time to do the execution here. Okay. And because here, when white here, black may play this push already. Because gets white ancestry, it's already a thing. I mean, now that's why doing this one. So still, just consider you get this. That's white has to make life. And when you played here, that's maybe slightly more difficult for white to make his life. So white here instantly losing things. And that's probably black jump here is nice. Yeah, that's nice. And white played Anne here. But the thing is, maybe, you know, that's black, white maybe had to play here before black able to get the profit in Sante here. Okay, that's yeah, he says okay with Anne. Anyway, Anne is Sante, right? Here. So that way. Captures maybe. He played there. Okay, that's here. AI says time to play this one. Get Sente for this. But anyway, no big difference. This is also what white played. It's also big, so still very close game. That's played almost perfect so far. So just up to here, this is just this move, and so also answers here instead of connect. It's supposed to be not accurate and losing a little for black. And the turn here was a wrong direction of play, as you should play there. You should answer. And because white here is nice. And so this is supposed to be not the biggest place. But anyway, still big enough to keep it close. And the thing is, when here, this is white before b5 was supposed to do, was threatening to do this, and you should do it. You should do it you should, it's time to make it happen here. It's time to do execution of your plan. If you are threatening to do something, if your opponent says, I'm not scared to, I'm not scared you do it, at some point you should do it. Say, threatening is nothing if you never execute the threat, you know. So black's here, okay, develops nice thing here. White play there, that's damage to black and increasing white. But I think it's white. You see, black is starting to play fast here. I'm afraid that black's catch up a little there. Yeah. I think this is you know according to it that's losing a little. That's like 5-6%. It's not anyway a big loss. But the thing is, I think it's Yutah's style. Yuta likes strength, and so this is getting stronger to fight after. If blacks don't defend, he can fight after this one here on the left. So blacks played here and says, I'm not afraid. So the thing is, still black here should, anyway, that's never play this, but this, it should be played. That makes black really better about bottom side here. And you should push one time here also. Because when you tenuki, so after AI doesn't want that move, but right side, because this can be under attack since black gets stronger, I guess. But let's say he played like the game. Now, if white choose to play here, this time the counter atory at least gives 2 stones. And you can fight the Punuki. So, black's played here. I think it's still good for white to get this, maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what AI wants here. Get this one. So you takes, there is a move here that you are running here, and that's black's potential. And black might be under attack. And there is this according to AI, so I guess it's still about to do here. But black may be under attack at some point. Yeah, so black is not strong enough, and anytime, so probably you had to play around here. But if white's played here, white gets 2 eyes. White is getting 2 eyes here. So just not too difficult for white to get some life. As 15 is treating to connect, and that's no problem for light shape. So yeah, that should be okay. But white choose here. So anyway, here black's playing here is losing almost 15%. So because he had to play the, I think it's not that move in this local area. It's not a bad move, but that you should play the center moves here first. So white cut here, and now white execute that one. So nice for white. And black here, I think it's more purple move to capture. Oh, it seems AI changes mine a little here with that position. Okay. Why not? But anyway, AI says that's not bad here. I think capture still some things. Black's played here. Okay. White here. Black's play this. And white defend here. So that's 2 eyes. This is 2 eyes. You can still break here. Black has to defend because there is cut, and in that case black's not alive. Now white push roof here. Okay. Black's playing here, you had to take, but now if black wants to secure, he had to take, but he's not. He's fighting this now. He's fighting this, okay. White's an easy move to play there, no? No, not this one, sorry. This one. I mean, that's a cut here. So this should be huge trouble. So that's if you need to connect, that can give shapes here. So white just counter attack with this. Okay, strong one. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so here, according to egg, this is so here it's good game for black. It's almost 55% for black, so close one. So far it's before that game, it's 2-1 for Ichiriki. So AI says cut here. Oh. Yeah, of course, that's better to... Looks like you can... No, that's not white 4, sorry. White 4 is here. So threatening to catch them. Okay, looks nice. And this is at early, so you have to take. So this is you close that area in there is fight here. Okay. Needs a lot more reading. So that's a little bit dangerous, of course. And this might be something. Maybe at some point, here, that's why it needs to mix life, and that's this make for size. So this has to be Sente. And this is Sente as well, right? Not really. No, not really. So you have to fight this. So I'm not perfectly sure how do you manage. Okay, so but this one, it's now. So this is when blacks play deal. Win rate of white is 76%, and it was 55 for black before. So he lost 30% here. So that's the biggest mistake so far. Looks like a normal move that just moved to seal in, but AI says you should cut. But I'm not sure why choose properly here. Why just defend now? And so AI says to push first to play there. And so there is defense and use the move I wanted in game to, because there is that cut. And then extend here, okay? So this means here, this and this, probably, anyway, white has to play here. So don't get the push here, and just defend is okay. Maybe this one, not the good one for white. Yeah, that's still, yeah, like I said here, AI recommends to do that. So, because that way, white's super safe on the right side, this is already alive anyway. So you can get this, but now you can get this one. And so that's black don't connect here. That's black playing there. So white has Miai capturing here or cut here. So that you can escape here, right? And create troubles. So if black's played here, you take, so black has to play here. And that's already 2 eyes anyway, yeah. So you can just keep moving. But why choose here? So is it a loss? Yeah, that's 15% loss. So still, game is not bad for white, but now it's instead of 75%, it's more like 60%. So 75% win rate, I think at this stage can be a nice lead for white. Can be serious lead. Because if he keep it, that should be like 3 points maybe. But now it's just 60, because white here is just 60%, so back to very close game. Not losing too much, just like 1-2 points loss, maybe, to play there, because it's still a very big move, but consider the evaluation of this. That way was safer for white, it seems, and can be nice. So, yeah, missing opportunity for white. And black choose to do here. And I'm not sure. Yeah, that's okay. I want the same. I was thinking maybe just, is it enough to do something, because this can be stronger. So he played there is fight. Yeah. So white connects, black should connect. Yeah, because of what we see here, you know, that this will be cut and black will collapse. So black connects, white played here because there is still push and cut. So black's here and push here. Yep. So now I get this one. So white safe, right? Black's played here, white at 3. Black's played here. White is alive here anyway. So you had to fight in center. Yeah, okay. So when black's here, I'm checking now what I said here. That's very complex fight, right? So that's white should play here, according to AI. Get stronger. Maybe if they're playing this is right now, that's just not really an option here. This is you can cut. And after this is, I don't think this helps so much white. White will not really make a good use of this. It's still, you had to solve troubles around here. So you don't have time. So white shoes here is losing some in right according to AI. And make it closer. Okay, but the black here is also losing something. Oh, really? I think it's very complex because we had a lot of time. But most of the time is kind of natural, more or less, for me. So here that's the highway. Got this. That's AI variation. Just extend for black. But at some point you have to be careful that the cut is something, right? So not easy, you need to read a lot here. And black choose here. According to AI, that's losing. White is now. White win rate is about 65%. And that's black. It seems black is going to lose the game on that. Maybe. Or we never know. Comeback is possible, but. So this extent is losing something more. So still this is so big, right? So that's AI once here. That's just privilege, you know. That's instead of playing here, AI wants to add 30. Add 30 connects. Okay. Let's make it one more stone. And you let's cut here. I don't know about this. Okay, this is a crazy one. So yeah, that's I think the reading about here, you know, it's cut, you know. That's how do you this or this? How do you survive for black? It's not sure. Of course, white also had troubles, and I think solving this is maybe too much, you know. That's if black kills white, okay, that's a success. That it seems you can maybe try things here, you know. And but it seems two stones are dead, so that's not so simple. And maybe you can just say, okay, here. But that's still you need to defend that thing, right? That's this white is working, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's better to do this way, maybe. I'm not sure. That if the outcome here is good for black, why not? But it seems to be, for me, looks like too difficult to read that thing. What will really happen here? It seems to be not more than one eye for white, as you need to make life. That's you need to take the stones here, and that's black also doesn't get so many ice shapes. So do you kill for black for real? So there is variations maybe, not so simple to read. And black choose here, and the thing is now that one last stone is involved here, and I guess still AI will go for this. No, oh no. AI says that the connection here was wrong. That's here, this situation, that's 75% win rate for the blacks played here. Um, blacks played this one, it's 75% win rate for white, and that was still. But white connects is losing all advantage. So that's according to AI, white has to play here. Makes black has to defend, and now connect. So white's playing here, black connects here, but I guess it's still back on the track of the previous. Is it something you can let white cut? Yeah, okay. That's AI says you can turn here. But this looks scary, you know? But AI said white has to play here. So it seems the what will happen for white stones if you try to cut here. Maybe you can cut that way here. So that time here, you played there, and you played there, and this is, I think, white dead here. So that's white has to play something. And then you connect, so it seems to be good for black, right? So you had no time for this. That's dead. So maybe you can play it here, but anyway, this is a connection, right? And might be good enough. The shape on the outside looks great for black. So yeah, that's maybe something like this. So one is AI move, and AI says white has to play here, and black has time to connect. So the outside looks really good for that way for black. Strong, you know? So white is playing, you can do some the answers here. And white will try to escape here, but the connection or here, that's... You make this happen. And that way it's black's win rate 75%. And so the way it connects, it lets white opportunity to push and makes trouble, so it's back to good game for white. So big opportunity for... Big opportunity for black here. But black's played here, and that's not bad for white. That fight was so important, and that's okay. That's white is still not good here. I guess it's you have to push here right now. Yeah, that's AI says do this right now. That's a good exchange. But this happened in game after, so that's nice. But here, this is here. No, sorry. After this, it's sorry, right here now, and that's black is using this. No, wrong move order. Oh, it's no, don't connect here. My bad. So it's that way, that way, and here. So white, I guess, makes life. And black will need to escape. But white played here first, and according to AI, that's a disaster because this is 78% win rate for white. So good game for white. Not over, there is chance to come back, but serious lead for white. And when white's playing here now, it's 60% for black. So that's losing so much. More than almost 40%. So still, this one is a move. Do you see what happened here? That's if you tries to cut. Let's say you tries to cut here. Now that just... Can we do here? So maybe not that way. No, just play here, right? What happens here? No, not that way, maybe. Okay. So let's say here, yeah. What happens here? Ah, this is... You play that already here, no? That's, I mean, white here, blacks here, white here. It's not enough. Is it? No, not enough. And that way is not working, right? What if... Do you win Liberty Race here? Hmm. It seems you are not able to... It's slightly more complex than this, but AI says that way. That's 1 is answered by 2 here. And so you get time for here. And so shape of white is not so nice. So you will get this, you know? And so the connection here right now is let's white play deal still. Missing opportunity, so it seems there is still the opportunity to... According to AI, still opportunity to block here, which is so big. So why get this, and in the end it's good for white here. And why got this one? So black's defense here, I think it's still here that the thing of playing here, it's supposed to be a very big move here. As I guess the capture here is make it, you know, Sente, if you don't answer, is it... No, it's 2 eyes, my bad. Yeah, it's still 2 eyes anyway. But at least here can be, yeah, still some big move maybe at some point. So black's playing here, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's AI says some loss. Yeah. AI says like me, you should play it here. That should be urgent. And move is not to play here. Move is to play this. Because you had to escape still. So black's played here, losing 10% soon late, and white reach 80%. That you should play this move, but he played here. That's anyway good for white. And black can get this, but anyway, that's here. This is not the good area here. So black has to play here, yeah. So still not over, of course, 80% soon late, but white had a good game. So here AI says you should just defend here. That make it, the shape is super safe to doing the top. Black will play here. This may be in danger as well at some point, and so that you can damage here. And so white choose here, fighting. So black jumped. That is cut. Okay. This is, you can capture them. Is it? He prefers to destroy center here. Okay. And that's more active. Yeah. That are we okay that here if you played there, is it going to kill? You can consider here, but let's say you played here and here. It's maybe not so simple here. Maybe you don't kill after all. Maybe the best you can achieve is to get this. So if black here this time you... No. This time you should be able, I guess. Or very worst case Seki, but I think you should be able here to get things. For me it seems to be add by one. So I guess this might be you choose here and here, something like this. Is it possible to play here? This time you can play this, no trouble, right? That you are winning. So it's like you had to play here because ladder, and that way. Maybe you Atari and then time to play somewhere else. Might be a thing. Yeah, so that's... So the push here is Sente, and that's AI say to play my move here. So it should be here and here. So the thing is now this one, when you connect, there is no ladder, and that's your time to capture. So white answers, black answers that way because here this time, if you connect, this is capturing. So you still need something like this, but I guess you can get shape here. Still. Okay, so AI says that the move is here now. Okay. Because of a block. You can still come back later, you know? Anytime you can come back to play here. Is it still winning here? I mean, this is trouble, so you had to play there. Is there any... So this is a trouble, so that's working, right? And that way, it's still you... You should win this. Just remove liberty. That's winning. So yeah, it should be winning this. So still 2 is a way. It's a... You had to play there. So AI okay to do this as well here. So asking... So here, if you push in here, that's trouble. So that's white satisfied. Right? So black answer here. So you get this one, black should defend, but black choose here. So this means you can make profit here. And is it still after this black? No, it's not. It's not on table anymore, right? I mean, this is captured, and this is not good, right? So just the best you achieve is here. This is if it's that way, you can take and that's Sente. Like you need some defense. You can capture in Sente. So black's here, white here, but that cut is huge, right? So white should be happy. And now black's moving here, but white cuts here, this is trouble. And... Oh. That's... I think you can capture two, you know, like this one. If it's here, this is black will lose all of them. And oh, there is the Atari here. Of course, you need answer, but imagine white. There is answers. So that way it should be black dead, but I think here this is black's moving and white here. And that time here, this way should be a thing. Oh, it's not really. Oh. Ah, it's not so simple here. Okay. So you see when blacks played here, so there is a life and death here, but what happens here? You you had to play there. Well, I cannot do this. And so here can be a thing like this and doesn't help this area. So that you had to take here. Mm. And I guess it's the blacks here is not good. So white defense, blacks played here. Is it alright? I mean alright for white. Because it was white ahead if he's making no mistakes. Okay. It seems that move here. What should be? You had to save this. Oh, AI says played here. So that's capturing this, so you save this. And so black will get this. And you get this. So that's okay. Black attach. White's defend to capture these two. And so now you answer the peeping move. And the move is not here, but here. Because that way you can't really do that, because this is what we see earlier. That's his big trouble black collapse. So when 9 is, you're forced to play there. And that you can catch these two. But so AI have variations ends after 10, but I guess it's you have to catch those two. The what you can get, but white asking here first, and that's black answering here, not connects. And so it's like he tried to trick, but he don't really. But after, yeah, okay. Black moves are slightly inferior, and the situation is still not bad for white. So white get the push here, yeah. Black answers here. What I guess it should be here to let this happen here. Oh, that's okay. Here, this is AI said that way. So you get here. That way. Okay, that makes sense. You cannot cut here. Yeah, that's a better way, right? And you can just takes here, you know. Yeah, okay. That's a good thing. That it's anyway what the way you cannot connect here. So here, takes, and you have to take. And so that's why to play. Yeah, that's that way you don't lose the 2 stones. That's important. Okay. But anyway, white save, and you had to play. Okay, it's playing here. That you had no time to save this because this is capturing this, and white might be happy. And remember that connect here. This is trouble for just play here. Troubles for black. And black tries to defend. That's capturing. It's not capturing right now, but at some point, if you lost any liberty, that's a thing. So now white's striking here, and any defense. So it can now just connect and threatening to reduce that area, which is big. So black's defense. And so as white do it in center, that's nice for white. So white maybe can block here to get bigger. Maybe you can try some things here. He chooses to enter here. Yeah, that's black's defense here. He can enter here. There is 2 ways. So that's nice. And now it just the attach. Make this. And this should be the path. So black, you see, resist here. But I think it's the path of victory for white. And yeah, that's... at this stage, it's a win rate of white is 97%. So it should be un game. So black step back, white here, black's here. Okay. So white now play there. So if let's say blacks play around here, there is no, this is too much. Let's say just here. This might be some ladder thing, you know. That should be dead. So, but maybe you can resist here. But that, yeah, that's ladder thing. So you can be satisfied to capture them. So black's defense, white defense. Okay. Now black's played here. Is white playing here? Yes. That's way to sail in. If you cut, oh my bad, it's clicked. Wrong button. So yeah, I was telling it's here. If you try to cut here, there is maybe cut on this, you know. Of course, it's like black should play here and probably needs, you can play it here, but there is no reason to exchange 1 for 2, just play here right now. So black's played here. So it's still all good for white. Yeah. So now white's played a clump here, and that's resign. So this is, so I guess you can play this, that's here and here, and now that's capturing race, right? AI says to play this first, but that's same results, right? And so you cut here, and that's 5 here, and 6 here, and so you cannot push here for black, that's not working. And when this, so you can play it here, this way it's threatening, so you have two answers, this one, answers here, so that's a variation. And this is, I think it's white killing black, and so that's nice for white. And here it's anyway like that's you need here. And you can, you have to be careful with connection, right? I mean, let's say you play there, black cut, you cannot cut here, you can take here, but you can do connection here, and that's white out of liberties. So that's 10 is to force 11 before playing here, right? Or here. To get this one. As black can do that. That's too much. That's the way to connect efficiently, gets profit. And that's here not working for black. That's nice. And so if white is winning this, is nice for white. So that's AI says winning. And because he resigned, it's also winning, right? I'm checking maybe. Is there some, yeah, variation from the value Baddock review? So that one. And that one anyway. So here, they say to play here. Yeah, okay. We played here. And so slightly different, but I guess it's going to be okay. 9. So you play 10 like this. Because this way leads to core right now. So 10 is answered by this 11 here. 12 connects. So you had to fill outside now. Here. White here, blacks here, white here, blacks here. So you get Atari first, you see? It's no co-fights. And this should be advantageous. Should be advantageous for white. White able to win, able to race by 1. Because of that. So it's okay. White winning, and white winning, and that's good. So kill this is okay. So white, so this is of course black. Black play here was kind of overplayed. the move here, but he's trying this. It's resign variation because if he's not killing white, he can't win the game. Uh, so he played this to because it was his only chance to win the game. And after he's losing, he can after he's losing the fight here, he can resign. So that way to end the game. So Ichiriki won that one and leads no, Iyama Yuta won that one as white. White is with clump is killing. Iyama Yuta is white. So Iyama Yuta is winning, and now that's 2 wins for both players. And we are pretty sure at least 2 more games in this final.